Hey everybody, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small. Today we're taking a look at the Jumbo Sherman frame from the American Bulge starter box. I'm sure this is going to be the same frame that's going to be included in the separate Jumbo box itself that has just Jumbos in it. I thought we'd go over this kit. So if you've watched my other videos, you know the drill. Normally in my unboxings I build some of the kits and give you my opinion of the build process. For this particular release, which I was kind of excited about, and had lots of new models that we haven't seen before, I thought I would do them as separate short videos. So if you want to, check out just the Jumbo, you could jump to this video and check it out. All right, so the Sherman Jumbo obviously is legendary for the extra armor that was bolted on. I'm sure it was welded on to this tank, creating a pretty formidable weapon system. Sure, it has a worse cross check, but it has a really good front armor 11, and you can upgrade it from a normal Sherman 75mm gun to a Sherman 76, and this kit gives you the option to build both turrets, which is really nice. So you see that here, you got the Sherman 76 turret, the Sherman 75 turret, the hull bottoms, and the guns there. The starter box again only comes with one, and I think if you're going to be playing Americans, you're probably going to want more. I think the Jumbo box comes with 3, so if you get a Jumbo box plus this, you'll have 4 total, which I think might actually be a pretty good number to have. You can see the nice, that's pretty much standard Sherman track detail there. Again, the hull top, very cool stuff. So now let's check it out as it's assembled. Alright, here we go. The Jumbo is assembled. I decided to do an open hatch with the commander for the Jumbo 76, and then the Jumbo 75 closed hatched, but there's enough hatches on there. You could do both of them open, both of them closed. Very cool stuff. You can see the tank looks great. I did this off camera. It took me about maybe 10 minutes to assemble the whole thing. It was really fast. There was no problems with the assembly. It was very intuitive. I actually just cut all the pieces off and glued them together. I didn't even look at the instructions. Very easy to do. Once you do one of these Shermans, it's pretty obvious. Battlefront has reduced the complications on building these. Alright, as I did in my other videos, I do want to kind of show you what this looks like compared to the old metal and resin versions. So here's a metal and resin version, both Battlefront models from earlier release, and you can see that they're pretty much bang on for size, which is nice. You can see some of that detail there. Can't see some of that detail with the star there, but some of this detail looks hand sculpted on, and you can kind of tell it's hand sculpted, like the lines aren't perfectly even. Like you can tell that great on the plastic. That was 3D designed. I'm not sure how much of this was 3D designed, if any, but it still looks really good. Comparison wise, the plastic looks fantastic, but there are some features on the resin that I really like. So for example, the nature of these tanks were, in a lot of cases they were just jury rigged. They were slapped together, and you can kind of see the jagged nature of these extra armor plates they welded on. You can see the edges there. It's not clean. They cut these pieces of armor off other things and slapped it on there, and you really don't get that to the same degree with the plastic. You can still tell that there's extra additional armor plates making it thicker, but you don't see that. So in that case, that's a pro for the resin, but obviously, like I was saying there, the grading But overall, the metal and resin is a fantastic model. And then here is my 76 Jumbo as well, which is pretty cool. Historically, the Battlefront resin kits are more expensive than the plastic kits, but I just like the fact that this is now in plastic. It's going to make it more accessible to more players. Hopefully we'll see more Jumbos on the field. The fact you can get one of them in every platoon, and the company commander could have one in the the company commander could ride in one if you want, is pretty strong. They're AT-11, so they're not invulnerable to Panthers. Tigers, King Tigers are going to be very deadly to these guys, but they do really stymie things like Panzer IVs and Stugs, which just bounce off the front with no threat of penetration even at short range, which is really nice. Overall, I love the Jumbo. Not quite as much as I love my Easy-8s, but the Jumbos definitely add that extra flair of gameplay and options to the American lists that just other nations don't have the same way. So it's a neat mechanic. It's something that makes the Americans a little bit different in late war. D-Day Americans, mid-war Americans don't have access to the Jumbo. So it definitely gives late war forces a unique flavor, which I really like. So there you go, guys. That's a look at the Jumbo Sherman from the American Bulge starter box. I hope you enjoy this. I certainly did. I enjoy playing with these models. I'm really looking forward to getting some paint on these, so I'm sure you're going to be seeing them in the coming weeks and months show up on What's on the Table as I progress. Please do consider giving the channel a like and subscribe. Here, as we're closing out the year, we are pushing over 9,000 subscriptions, which is fantastic, and I'm very grateful to everyone who watches. Love to see the channel hit that magical 10K mark for subscribers, and I'm sure that's going to happen soon. And again, we couldn't do it without all your support. If you do like our Flames of War content, do please consider checking out our Patreon, where patrons get access to a Flames of War battle report every month, as well as early access to some videos. Alright guys, please do consider giving us a like and subscribe here on YouTube. Click that bell to receive notification when we release new content. As always, thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.